Oh, hello everyone, Ito here and welcome back to another week of this Minecraft series. And this week we did kind of a little progress, to be honest, because I wasn't feeling too well. I'm still in recovery from my neck issue. Did I tell you that I almost died? I kind of broke my neck. So yeah, I'm still recovering slowly, and that means maybe this whole project for the display boards on my back is going to take a little bit of a while because I can't stream for too long. I get tired really easily, and also it's kind of a tiring trying to contain the pain and the annoyance, so I don't have too much brain power for redstoning. So we didn't make that much progress, but also we shifted a little bit more over toward the vaults. That way I don't need to think too much about it and just take things more kind of easily. So yeah, this is going to progress slowly, and let me show you the kind of advancements that we made this week, because we still made some kind of a work. So this week we decided to take things slowly, and first we needed a plan, so we started with this. For the stream, we plan to have the button confirmation system, which is going to be based on three different states. One is the engage, when you press the button. The second one is the operation, when you press the button again, so you confirm that actually you want to do that. And a third one, which is going to be the blank state, which is 10 seconds later off, when you don't actually engage with the system. So that means nothing there kind of needs to be done. And then we needed to do the define the word array. So over the streams we devised this idea, a confirmation panel which is going to use two different line of text. So a first one for confirm and kind of tell you if you are in the engage or on the operation step, and then two different lines of text, or maybe three in case we are going to require kind of a more lines for stuff. So we made the prototype for this, and it's right now looking pretty much like that. So you are going to see like over there in the third line, you see two for the poke one, the first one for the lucky success, is now telling you executing, the other one is confirmation, and then it's a blank line, and then the two lines of text, and maybe I'm going to use the third one. And the reason why we did this design in the end, it's mainly because I don't have that much space for the redstone. So if you follow me right now, I'm going to show you like the problems that we have right now. So coming inside here, oopsie, we are going to be inside, of course, of this part of the redstone, and you are going to see like over here we got the huge array of a mess, which is not fully configured, it's not automated yet. I'm hoping that I can cram kind of the redstone on the top part here, but to be honest, that's going to be a whole challenge, and I need a lot of brain power that I don't have right now. So that's going to be for the future. But for the first one, can I stand? No, maybe just here. So for the first one, we see the paper that is called the executing, but also we are going to have another one, which is going to be the confirmation. So let's say like we are going to make the roll. So we press the space bar. The first kind of panel that we are going to receive is this one, which is going to say confirmation. Let's do a barrel roll. And then you are going to confirm that one. You are going to press this one, and you are going to see that coming out. And that's how eventually you are going to, or the system is going to give you the feedback that you are doing certain actions. And that's how we want this to work. So hopefully it's going to be enough. And of course, then we need to trim down this whole line because it's going to be just that. I added then the next line here, which are going to be line 5 and 6 and even 7 for the text. And then just we got the fourth one, which is the blank space. So this is like the whole idea. Then we are going to change the lines over here, the ones in the middle, for the different type of buttons. So one of them is going to make like do a barrel roll, which is the one that we have right now. The other one is going to be like change the mode, or engage a quest, or select your difficulty, and we need to define all of that. But to be honest, this is a project that I want to tackle in 1 or 2 streams, but I need to be fully focused on that because it's going to be a long one in terms of a lot of different things that we need to do. And right now I'm not feeling too well for tackling this. So Sadly, small updates here, but this is roughly the prototype. We, in the stream, talk about different ideas. For example, just throwing the papers into another dimension and then send them back via the nether. So all the logic is going to be in the nether, and since we're going to be kind of shifting papers over and over, that should have the region loaded. But that's going to be my plan B. For now, I'm committed to this project and for recovery. So not so much in terms of the redstone over here, but I think this is better than nothing, and this idea eventually could come really well and handy, so I'm satisfied with it, you know? Sometimes you just need to not be greedy enough, and in this case, my main concern is the recovery, and I'm working on it, so I will count this still as a success. And since I couldn't do too much work, we shifted towards the vault more, and as you can see, I'm with my whole new set. I got new gear on level 52 and 53 for extra armor, so now I'm rampaging on the 88% of defense, so I'm really tanky. And also we made some small modifications with, for example, the mana shield, where I kind of made a couple of kind of a nerf though, or reverted the nerf, so I made a little bit of a buff. So now we are in between the old values and the new values, because I think the nerf was too hard, and I'm feeling kind of a way better over this one. I think it's okay. I mean, I got it max and I feel safe. I can tank like 4 or 5 hits when they are just normal mobs, not bosses. So I think this is good. I'm hoping that they are going to be coming to something close to this level, because how it is right now in the normal Vault Hunters is kind of a trash skill. So yeah, I felt that huge nerf. But besides on that, since I kind of couldn't play too much, I just crafted more crystal. As you can see, I got a couple of them. I just played with my old ones on 52, and now I got all of these other ones on 53, and I still can craft, I can craft a couple more, probably soon. I'm just waiting for actually the sweet berries. But also I made some kind of exports and stuff. So I came from my old base and I made an inventory for the checklist on the relics, and this is all the ones that I have already. So I got 6 on my old base, and on my new one I'm just needing actually, well, I got 5 there and I just crafted a new one over here. But yeah, I'm just needing the richity and the warrior. So you can see here we got the world. I don't know which one is this one, to be honest. So yeah, this one is the world, which I believe is going to be the maybe the Nazar one, because it's the only one that looks like a world. I don't know. It's a word that I don't know. So yeah, Google it. But right now I just need to complete the richity and the warrior, and the cool thing is I also need only one of these and one of that, so we are really close to get kind of a max time, and right now I believe we can reach up to 32 minutes or something inside of the vault, so that's going to be super good. But yeah, besides that, I was just doing some other kind of a different type of task. I read talk about the soul harvesters on the last episode, so I'm progressing slowly towards my quest. And also the thing that I did is I just kind of consolidate all my different jewels, and then I organize them. So on the first one you get on the top row the ones that cost 10 value right now, and on the bottom one the ones that are chipped with my jeweler but are more than 10. And the same here, so the top ones are all of them 10 and the bottom ones are more than 10. And on the second kind of a box here is all the ones that got that value. For example, these ones got copiously, but also got other type of thingies. Maybe, actually, let me show you. For example, this one, it's a one with, all of them are going to have mining speed, but also got other different type of things. And the top ones, all of them got 10 size, and the bottom ones got more than 10 size, but all of them are already chipped with my jeweler, so I can't cut them anymore. So this is how we are right now. I think I kind of got mixed feelings, to be honest, with the jewel change. The main one is I don't understand why they changed it. I believe jewels were perfect. I think actually they are one of the most fun things inside of the whole kind of a vault thingy, because you can craft your gear, you can customize it to pretty much your own demise. You know, you exactly can choose what you want. And there is a couple of RNG, but it's controlled by the user in the base of how much you can chip them. And the talent is also really useful. So and don't get me wrong, I think the overhaul of the Eagles is kinda cool, but I just don't understand it. I think we are missing or forgetting that this boy here, this guy, the Forge, is way, way, way underappreciated. And I mean, I tried to improve it, I made my own changes, I think I got it more balanced and more in tune with the game and everything. And it's not necessarily nerfed, because some other stuff are more expensive, like the trinkets and stuff like this. But I just don't understand why they pay too much attention to the jewel, which I believe it was okay or even fun, and then they neglected the big boy here, the Forge, because it's kind of sad now. The thing is, crafting the gear, it's always feel underwhelming in contrast to just getting it from loot, or even better for the black market. So right now this is the best slot for getting gear, and actually that's how I got my pants. These pants, which replaced my Omega ones, even if these were only rare, these were better just because they came from here, and that rarity is a huge thing. So hopefully they can improve something with the Forge, especially with the crafting. I would love to have something where not only the progression, but maybe a system similar to the jewels, or even better, using the jewels, is going to work for the gear. Because right now I'm feeling like I get too many jewels, and I'm not oh, I don't even feel like I need to use all of them. So yeah, please pay attention to the jewels, because all the other ones, I believe the inscriptions are fine, they are cool. I mean, I already tweaked them a little bit, because these, I believe, my cost makes way more sense. I think the infusion with the catalyst is kind of okay. I'm not too fond of it. I think it's not. Oops. I think it's not too good, but also not too bad. It's just something that I neglect. And also, talking about this, I use my Neuralizer, and I changed the point on Infuser into Trinketer, because I believe that's going to be more valuable. And my next one on 55 is going to go into Mystic, because I want to go with this Architect bolt, which is going to be the inscription with everything, but I'm going to do that on level 55, because I don't want to make the crystal unstable. So that has been pretty much like the progress, and of course I crafted again more keys and stuff, and these are the jewels that are still not sorted. So as you can see, a lot of them need to still to be in the sorting department. And also, yeah, I added the Vault God Favors into the backpack. I actually need to clear this out. And this is how I'm running right now, with the backpacks on my top part here, because pretty much inside of the vault, the only one that I need is the cobblestone from there. And from this one, I pretty much don't need anything, so they are still going to be here. And now my whole kind of hotbar or inventory space is way more clear. So this has been useful. It was being a fun week with small tweaks, changes, you know, having kind of spending more time into crafting crystals, grinding just passively or slowly over here, and pretty much just trying to rest as much as I can. So it's kind of a slow week. It's maybe a really slow paced one, but you know, recovery comes first. So if you're interested still into help me in the recovery and following me with the more vaults that we are going to do, and maybe we tackle better kind of a better stance on the redstone, but don't expect too much, feel free to drop by on my Twitch, because we are going to be live today and we are going to be vaulting for sure. So see you there. Bye bye.